Well, we're back with the Roman Republic, and for the sake of posterity, I decided, you know what, it's currently 297 BCE, 757 AUC. Let's take a look on Wikipedia, what they say about this particular year, what's going on. Okay, so place by place, Fabius Maximus Romulus becomes consul for the fourth time, and he defeats the Samnites in a battle near Tifernarium. Well, we may have run the train off the tracks ever so slightly, because in our game, the Samnites have already been annihilated, properly conquered, and integrated into the Roman Republic. So, suck it, Rome. We move faster than you are. Also, I was told by people on the chats that we need to actually streamline our matching ideas, because right now they're mismatching. Military ideas we got. We need to get another military idea in here. So trireme cost. Reinforcement speed. That's good. And we need to get an oratory idea in here as well. Proving maximum opinion. Monthly general loyalty. And monthly corruption decrease. Let's see what did the corruption decrease. And now we should get the full bonus of the joy that is, in fact, the aristocratical republic. Which is what we have. Apparently, a prominence is 100, a popularity is 100, a loyalty is 100, and we got 0 corruption. I guess that's a nice thing to have because, you know, the Roman Republic and all of that jazz. So what's coming up in the next few years? Well, it's currently, what would I say again? 297. So what's happening in the 280s here? Greece, some stuff going on. Roman Republic, the plebeian assembly. Okay, plebeians disappear. Political distinctions, yada yada. Macedon does some stuff. Wow, there's not a lot of wars going on. Furius is proclaimed king of Macedon. Macedon is currently in the process of taking over most of the Hellenic peninsula. Sure, I'm sure the Sons of Hellas will be very happy with that particular scenario. But still, hey, we're looking pretty good here. And we're going to need to move these troops away because they are draining like crazy. So we need to move them to an area with some better supply limits here. Our legions are not in a great spot. Still, we got 20,000 manpower available. So we'll just move them to an area where there is a city and get a little bit more support there. We also have enough trade routes that we can pull, but, you know, Ancient Steamroll Simulator, as I have now called this game, then is doing fine. Doing just fine. Next up, maybe Brutia. I have no idea what my CBs are, by the way. I don't have... none of the map modes that I have seen actually give me an indication on what my CBs are. Oh, I got a diplomacy map mode here. Maybe is trading with Rome. No. Is trading with Rome. Pays tribute. Do I have a CB on the Etruscans? I probably do, considering, you know, they're Etruscans. Do I have Tuscia and Etria? I have no idea what an Etria even is. But I guess I could go to war. Yes, I have a war goal. Okay, so I have a CB on the Etruscans. They got a lot of territory going on right now, and they're also being occupied by different armies at the moment. Considering our aggressive expansion is getting pretty high, I think it would be a good idea to just push our luck a little bit and actually push our legions. Where are you going? Okay, you are going over there, and then we got the smaller legion over here. So, I'm going to move you over here, and then we're just going to invade the Etruscans, and basically set ourselves up as the strongest power on the peninsula. The Heraclea wants some trade. That's fine by me. We also have some piracy going on. We got a lot of money. We're making +5 a month. We should probably maybe build a marketplace somewhere, like in Rome, for instance. That would probably be a good idea. In these capital areas. Yeah, well, there we go. Across the Adriatic. For many long years in control of the Epirote lands. Control of the Epirote lands have been interfered by a region called the Magna Graecia, so Greater Greece. Now, with our territory beginning to overlap with their sphere of influence, it has become all too apparent there is only one solution. If we are ever to be free of the meddling, we must take to the sea and claim their land in order to protect the fair citizens for the so-called Magna Graecia. who only wish to lead a peaceful existence under our rule. Rome gains a claim on every city in the area of Epirus and, wow, Illyria. So we just got a claim on all of Illyria and Epirus. That seems a little bit excessive, but sure. Let's go with that. Let's get some more trade going. Overall, our legions are reinforcing just fine. Miraculous recovery. Oh, that's great. It's good to hear. Let's get out of bed. Roll the other way. We should probably start building some triremes, I guess. I'm going to build 2 more. I'll have 6. Not the largest amount of triremes the world has ever seen, but hey, this is not the Battle of Salamis. I wish it was. Let's park this legion in Rome. An alliance from the Etruscans. How about no? The Etruscans are currently having a little bit of a problem of invasion. And they seem to be doing fine here versus these here barbarians. Oh yeah, they just took a whole chunk. Damn. Okay. That is slightly negative. I would have preferred them if they got crushed. Professional soldiers, standardized measures. Let's get more commerce income, please. Let's get more commerce going. That's good. We have enough manpower. I don't really want... No, I don't want to give you any... What's this? Piera wants to get fish. Yeah, sure. So, there's a lot of resources here that I could use, including marble. Marble is good, as well as base metals, actually. That will give us this iron here. Yeah. There's a lot of good materials that we could use. Let's make sure our legions are in a position. And our allies should be strong enough. But if I declare war, will Umbria be pulled in as well? If I declare war with Umbria... Where is this? It's a small one. So I could declare war on Umbria. I think that would actually be the better option at the moment. The Etruscans are still pretty big. And the larger I can make our economy and our legions, the better things will get. And then again, I could just try to get the Etruscans, to crush the Etruscans now and be done with it. Screw it, I'm going to crush the Etruscans now and be done with it. Alright, cool. So, I want to take all of it. Again, as I mentioned before, slowly but steadily moving our legions into these provinces. What kind of abilities do our... Create new unit, recruit units, assign a region. Oh, okay, so we got... Oh, okay. With your current army composition, bottle fact... Okay, so the bottleneck effectiveness is pretty good. How about this legion? Shock action is by far... bottleneck seems to be pretty good as well. Sure, let's do that. Interesting. I had not seen this before. Deception. Interesting. Well, we need to take control of these ports as well as these fortresses. Yeah. Just to slowly but steadily moving, and of course our allies will be in a similar position. So we're just going to hop and skip over our legions and just start to very slowly push up the line here. There we go. So you have captured that. Let's hope that the Etruscans have had their legions annihilated. They're not able to do all that much at the moment. A foreigner arrives. Okay. Okay. Well, so far so good. Let's see if we can take this this city. Liberation. The city of the count. We have taken on ourselves a sizable quantity of. No, I don't want you to release slaves. There will be no releasing of slaves on my watch. Status quo. So let's play this wide here. I'm not entirely sure where my allied legions are at the moment. They are not moving. It's a little bit worrying. At least we're reinforcing our troops relatively quickly here. With these legions on the line right now, we can just push back in. And as soon as we see where our legions are, we could potentially try to push in. There we go. Oh, there's one. Yes. Ooh, that's a lot more than I had anticipated. Let's reinforce. Okay, so there's 15,000 troops over there. What kind of terrain is this? This is farmland. These are hills. Yeah, we definitely don't want to engage them in hills. In plains, however, that would probably be a better option. Let's bring in our second legion as well. Where are they going? Are they going straight for Rome? They are going straight for Rome, aren't they? Those cheeky buggers. Oh, there we got a couple of legions coming in. So this is going to be a fairly big battle. There we go. We have some reinforcements coming in as well. The Battle of Fesneth. Our discipline is looking good. We are a little bit behind with the sheer amount of units that we have. But we have got... They don't have auxilia. They just have heavy infantry. We have got a lot more horses than they do. Like, they've got none. They just have skirmishers. Interesting. Yeah. And we've crushed them. Interesting. And this is why you always scope out your enemy. Are they falling back to this province? Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, and there are my allies finally. Good. So they're probably falling back to over here. Yeah, but there's a fortress, I guess. We can't take. Yeah, I thought as much. So there's a couple of zones of control here. So zones of control are apparently areas. Yeah, if you don't take this fortress, you can't move beyond that fortress. So they're basically blocker areas. A religious proceeding. The struggle between the religious echelons of our society and peasants have recently come to light. As the populace at large feels, well, the priest will be left alone. It increases national unrest. Religious proceeding. Yeah, let's do a religious proceeding through the city to appease both sides. And we can afford a military tradition. Principe, heavy infantry discipline. Nice. Equal integration, monthly tyranny, aggressive expansion impact reduction. Yes. Good. So let's take the fortress. I like how Umbria is just sitting on the other side of the border and is like, so... Are we next? Yes, Umbria. You most definitely are. Even the Sabines. Who were they allied with, actually? Let's take a look here. Simonia. Alright. I left the Sabines alone for a really, really long time, which is clearly not historically accurate. But considering the Etruscans are about to be completely integrated into the Roman Empire, I don't see that as a major problem. And we could still import goods if I wanted to, but I don't, so yeah. I still have money, so actually let's build some more triremes. Let's get this fleet going. Here, 800 gold spent. Well, it wasn't 800 gold, but you get the general idea. Wow, they're trying to build additional legions. Oh, they are completely out of manpower. Okay. So, it looks like the Etruscans have a manpower problem. They can no longer reinforce. That is good for us. That means that we can just do whatever we want. We can basically just rampage through territory. And just, you know, take them wherever we want. So that's good. Yeah, that's great. This is good stuff. I have still no idea where our allies are getting all this manpower from, by the way. Like, for Ternia, they should not be having 17,000 troops right now. I think even our legion is pretty Our army is relatively small comparatively. Meanwhile, Carthage is not doing anything. They're just sitting there. Like, sure, they've expanded a little bit into Hispania, but I don't really notice any problems. Another invention. Logistics Bureau. Research points, yes. More research points, please. Supply limit plus 10%. Oh, that would actually be really good. Means that we can squeeze more troops into a single area. Let's just start carpet sieging all of this stuff. Oh, good, yeah. Okay, so we've taken the city, which means that we automatically control everything in the area. The fortress is down. Is there a fortress down here? Okay, so we just need to take the cities, basically, at this point. So if we can take the city, we can take everything else. Besides, because we're basically ransacking them with, I want to say 60,000 troops. Oh, right. They've got another bit over here. It's a good thing I just build a whole bunch of ships to take care of that. Oh, where did this come from? The Etruscans has very sneakily moved 3,000 troops into Rome. That is... They can't siege. That's hilarious. Okay, so... They can literally not do anything. Well, I'll get my troops to move onto these ships. And I will go into Sicily. Is this Sicily or Corsica? It's Corsica, isn't it? Yeah, it's Corsica. Yeah, it says Corsica. Yeah, this is Sardinia. Whew, I'm sure a couple of Italians were just like, hey, Spec, what did you say? What did you just say? It's like, well, yeah, nobody's perfect. So we'll just take the city and then we should take the entire island. Still not entirely sure what's going on with these bad boys over here, but why are you not moving in, please? Thank you. There we go. And they have, of course, been crushed. These guys are trying to re-siege the city, but that's not going to help. The Etruscans have 0 manpower. They are broken. Just the way we like it. Oh, wow, we've actually taken the city really quickly as well. Just siege that crap down. The recent work of a plebeian jurist, this guy, in written law, first legal procedures, yada yada. Okay, they want to basically write down laws. Some patricians argue public airing of our sacred laws by plebeian, no less. Wow, they don't want to codify laws? Yeah, I'm totally up for codifying laws, thank you. We are the Republic, of course. Okay, so... You know, honestly, we can just move the Legion back to Rome. Yeah, it's fine. Let's just move the Legion back. I don't see any problem with this. There we go. And we have sieged this place down. Oh, they're trying to build skirmishers and velites. Oh, wow, they actually have 1,000 troops. Where'd they get the manpower from? I don't know. All I know is, ooh, the Oracle of Delphi. Oh no, the Oracle of Delphi has been the rise and fall of many legendary heroes. Ill tidings arrived from the Oracle with a messenger. A noble society starts looking a skeptical eye. Said he's an ill-befitting leader. A large cemetery. Yeah, we need to hold a large ceremony to appease the gods. Clearly. We will wreck our own economy if necessary. Where the hell are they going? Divine response. The ceremony to appease the gods continued for several days until we finally got the response we were hoping for. It seems Apollo has been appeased by our actions and intervened. Okay. How exactly has he intervened? I need more details. Alright, so it looks like right now our... Okay, this is an interesting little scenario they got going on here. So it looks like we're going to need to move an additional legion over towards the island here. So let's just move 8,000 troops onto this boat. Dungeons and Dragon rule number 1. Do never, ever, ever get on the boat. It is a bad idea. Do not get on the boat. I'll tell you why. The DM is very, very keen on using those monsters you saw in the monster manual. And he's going to be like, man, these monsters look awesome. And he is right. The monsters do look awesome. There we go. Well, what kind of army are they hiding back there? Like, we just need to... We need to occupy these areas. We have 14,000 troops. Oh, no. Carthage... Oh, Balaria is... What? Carthage is losing Sardinia. Excuse me? The... What? Oh, wow, Carthage doesn't have to... oh, that's cool. Yeah, that don't make any sense. Also, apparently Etruscans are hiding a bunch of armies back here. I'm not entirely sure what's up with that. I'm sure it's all kosher. Full integration, expression... Yes. Primary culture happiness. And we can do an omen. We're only at... There we go. Let's stab a pig. Let's increase... our stability. That's what we want. So we just need to see... Oh, there's a Is this a Carthaginian? Yeah. There's a Carthaginian... Wait, why was Carthage a major power and why are we a regional power? We got more territory than they do and they just have desert. That's such crap. It's not going to be a major power. Anyway, war score is a 100. Let's sue for peace. I want all of it. As the largest city in the province of Tuscia, Veltulia plays an essential role in controlling the area. By introducing their population to Roman culture and assimilating some of them to our own ways, we would turn them to our cause. Good. More Romans. And now we're at minus 44 civic power. Oops. Okay. Well. Get on the boat. Yeah, like I said, don't get on the boat. If you ever play D&D, it's not a good idea. Because the DM's like, oh man, there's this thing. It's a kraken. I want to use it. But how can I get... I need to get him onto a boat. Yep. That's how that works. And then you fucked. Boarding tactics. What's this? How much money are we making here? We're making 7 denarii a month. That is so hype. Oh, Carthage is trying to reinforce. I'm not entirely sure what they plan to do with that. And I am still a local power. How am I not a regional power? I control all of this. This is such garbage. Let's get him off the boat. You need a governor. You got decent prominence. You got garbage popularity. Why is your popularity going down? I got... Okay, well, we need a praetor. A good oratory praetor. Yeah, let's do that. And we can bring in an omen. Research points, always nice. National unrest. We need more manpower, really. So, we're gonna regrow our manpower a little bit. And hopefully that's gonna pan out just fine. There we go. Expansion of the tribes. Today's tribes have much changed from the strict geographic constituencies. Improve province loyalty. Sure. Yeah, Rome is looking good. I'm not a big fan of the way the text works at the moment because we haven't integrated any of these guys yet, but Sabinia, 11k. Well, I guess it's time for Sabinia to Della Est because disloyal provinces. What's going on here? Governor policies. Bleed them dry. Borderlands. Local manpower. Religious conversion. Cultural assimilation. I think that will be a better option here. Wow, loyalty is actually dropping. That's not good. Maybe I need a different... Maybe I need to hold games. In mourning. Lost a loved one. Bluebeard's Cornelius up. Okay. I guess. But yeah, apparently there's some loyalty issues here in Sardinia. Or Corsica, even. So that's an issue. But nothing we can't overcome. Can we import anything? Alpes, Canye, salt, earthenware. Ooh, marble? We are now importing marble. Okay. Anything else? Doesn't look like we can import anything else. Maybe we should try to become friends with Macedon. They don't like us. In any way, shape, or form. They're not gonna like us a lot. Anyway. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, we can take the Mare at the Venetians. They're peasants anyway. Alright, so there's 11k over here. What? Enemy allies. Oh, these... Oh, okay. They seem to have a... Okay, that's fine by me. Sure, let's do this. Let's move our legions into that pile and just jump. There we go. Excellent. Alright, there's a fortress here, so we can't actually get in there very easily. Being occupied by Ligonia. Oh. Okay. So, we got some tribal action going down here. They want to take all of this. I wish them all the luck. We're just sieging down all the things. And there's no way for us to get in there either. So we want to be careful with our manpower that we don't... Oh my lord, there is a legion back there. Attempted bribery. Ooh, gains 1 stability. Nice. 1 stability is always good. Not entirely sure where Sidonia is all of a sudden getting this manpower from. Okay, Google, stop. But yeah, interesting. Mm-hmm. It's not concerning. Like they can occupy whatever the hell they want. They're not gonna last. But yeah. Alright, we're gonna go and wrap this up here. What is the year here? 467. So no, hold on, it's 290 BCE. Damn. Wait, what? 290 BCE. January 1st, 290 BCE. 290 BCE. What happened? Decisive victory over the Samnites, ending a war that lasted 50 years. He also reduces the Sabine insurgents to submission. Hey! Just on time! The territory is annexed and they are granted citizen without the right to vote. Perfect. Right on time. Right on schedule. We've already crushed the Samnites though, but the Sabines being annihilated. Exactly what we wanted to do. Perfect. And also, apparently there was a birth this year of Lucius Cecilius Metilius, Roman consul and Pontifex Maximus. Joy. Right, let's wrap it up here. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, Via Victis and Carthago Delenda Est.